do it live. No. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
Let's get that fish in there. Let's try
We'll
one
do
more
it live.
time.
No. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
All right. Well, welcome. It's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. I had my tacos today. I had vermilion. Vermilion was a fish of choice for my Fish Taco Tuesday. If you saw my page on Facebook, you now know what I'm talking about. It was delicious. I cooked this for the pups. Martin, you're right. Martin, you're right. Now, I had to make 2 batches. One was seasoning and da-da-da. And then for the pups, I don't put anything on it. It's just pure white meat, and that's what this is. This is a vermilion. Look at how beautiful this meat is. Just a little bit of olive oil, right? Here, you go like this. Delicious. Oh my God. Absolutely delicious. My goodness. Let me get over to comments. Hey, buddy boy. So that will be dinner tonight. I'm going to throw some on a salad for myself, and then the pups I'll sprinkle on their dog food. Hello, little girl. We are almost done with the spine. That is the tuna spine. Let's see if we can get a better light. Tuna spine. It's the vermilion, and it's also the little tiny sand dab that I'm going to turn into earrings. The top of the earrings are my mom, and it's not me. But yeah, look at that. Let me just here. Let's see if I can get it up there. All cleaned out, very nicely done. Here is a beautiful vertebrae. Look at that. I mean, look at how clean those came out, huh? So those were from the fish this weekend we're about to watch. Look at the tuna. Look at that. That's a tuna. Like, I don't know what you could do with that. Like, put it on a necklace with the other stuff? I don't know. Use it as a toothpick? Yeah. It gets a fish out. Wait, it just broke off in my tooth. Uh-oh. Um, well, hang on. Oh, no. Let me get a real toothpick. Don't do that. Don't do it. Use it as a toothpick. That is it. Hey, you guys don't get food. You guys are out here because you smell the fish. Hang on. Up there it is right there. Do not use that as a toothpick. It doesn't work. It breaks. So we got a whole bunch of these little ones right there. We got the fish ear. There they are. I got a whole bunch of them in here though. So this vertebrae, I don't know what it's to, but look at that. What a champion fish. Whatever. I think that's the vermilion, the top part of the vermilion. So those are bleached. These are bleached, and these are cool that I could put on the necklace, but have like different parts. So here into here, I can have like the vertebrae. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm going to do that. These are pretty breakable. I don't know yet, but I do know what I'm going to do now because my brother-in-law for Christmas, he doesn't watch, so I don't have to worry. But for Christmas, can you imagine the 49ers emblem here? He's a big 49er fan. We all are, right? And then you paint him red and gold, red and gold, red and gold. Huh? Oh, yeah. Free Christmas present for myself, cost-wise, but priceless. Nobody else will have one of those at the game. Do they smell? And not at all. Not at all. Little girl, what's going on? You want to say hello? Come here. Come here. The fish is right here, but you don't get any yet. It's not dinner time. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for stopping by. Go in the house. Go in the house. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Penelope and Oliver in the house. I'm going to give them their dog bone because I forgot to give them today. I'm my wife's over the hill with her brother hanging out, and 200-pound halibut in the background right there. Thank you very much. Star did that for me. We have 3 fish prints. If you go back in time, about a month ago, I was back in Alaska. August, to be honest. It was this time in August. And we caught that. Star caught that, and I just was there. Inspiration is what I call myself. I have the tail, I have the fin to that. Um, art projects galore. So, fish tonight is on the menu, and this is unseasoned vermilion. Now, you'll see we ate that. We ate and I filleted. Not did we just eat. I filleted a sand dab without just one side and one side. You'll see. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to shut the fuck up. Sorry, Mom, but I'm just going to shut up and let you guys watch my weekend. Now, if you watched yesterday, bear with it, because now you're going to see the actual fish bone ears, the fish ear bones coming out. I know, TJ, they're not fish ear bones. They're oodalada bones or whatever. I can't say it. I can't spell it, so I'll call it a fish bone. And I Googled it, and it comes up as fish bone. So I'm not the only one that's slow. Thank you very much. Go on YouTube. There's thousands of videos of fish bone. None of them are going to be as good as mine, though. I guarantee you. So without further ado, here's what I did last weekend. Seawolf Mobile has made it. We got the moon and we have the beer. Came up with my buddy Nick and Jessica, which I met off the lobster boats. Lobster season, right? It's about to be here. We're gonna come up here and get Dungeness crab
for Thanksgiving.
We got the fire going. Wake up the next morning and here we go. This is my castle. Put the boat in the water, meet some new friends. Have you guys heard of me? My name is Seawolf. This guy has a nice chunk out of him. It's like the dive spot's a little blown out. Let's look. No diving today. It's undivable today, boys. We're gonna fish it. We're gonna try diving inside. But oh Jesus! 43 pounds fine with the pec fin. Last Friday is when I killed this thing. So when you can't dive, get your fishing gear. We'll get fish one way or another. Nick got the jigs ready for me, and I lost it within 10 minutes. Don't worry, the Seawolf caught dinner and things to make the jewelry for. With 100% sustainability, look at these beautiful fins I'm gonna get. Oh my God. Somebody's gonna have some nice earrings with their red outfit. We got the tail, and then we got what do they call these, sand dabs? We're gonna grill this thing up. I'm gonna keep the tail. I'm gonna keep the spine. Nice little tiny bead. We got a special treat tonight. Jessica is gonna take the ear bone out of that, and then we're gonna add it to a necklace. That's some nice skin too. Check out the spines on these. If you ever get stuck, you'll know. By the way, they go right through the wetsuit. Yeah, they do.
So the goal is to shoot right behind the brain matter.
Where's the brain matter? Can you show us?
That tiny bit right there. Look, we got luck. Did it right on the money.
Look at both of them.
Two of them, didn't break them.
It's like a tooth. These are the ear bones of a vermilion. Right there and right there.
Ooh,
oh, it went in.
That?
Yeah,
it hit a nerve. No, did you see all the...
There.
Whoa.
Now pull them. I can't believe it's this easy.
It's not.
Look at the size of that. Hell yeah. Jewelry for days, kids. 100% sustainability.
In order to not break them or cut into them, aim right behind the eyeballs.
Yes.
Cut through the brain cavity right here. And the ear bones are
It's on the menu, kids.
cavities.
This is what I'm
got
doing.
the ear bones out. Don't worry, video to come. These are the ear bones to the little sand dab.
Start a nice fire and let's begin cooking.
We should have lobster butter with us.
Butter with avocado oil.
Missed opportunity. I'll be traveling with lobster butter. Sand dab from today. Oh, it's hot.
It's hot.
That is hot. Delicious. Corralitas chicken. Look at the smoke coming off it. Corralitas rib from Corralitas Market. Look at that. Oh, yes. Now it's time to taste the sand dab.
Holy shit, try that. Oh, God, yeah.
Woke up the next morning, grabbed all my fish accessories, and headed home to see the wife and the pups. Got the spines, the skin, and the tails ready for processing. 100% sustainability. Cooked up the vermilion for fish tacos. Just another incredible adventure with friends. And oh yes, the puppies got their fish too. You guys like it? And let's not forget the earrings that are coming from all these fish. Easter season is almost here, and these are where I meet all my friends. Cheers, you beautiful souls. Okay. Let's remove. How about that? And that's what I did last weekend. And now we come up with a plan. November 1st, if everything goes right, guess what starts? You got it. Dungeness crab season. Are we going to be guys that just fish from the boat with hoops and nets and stuff? No. Throw on my tanks and I'm going to go get my 10. Hand pick them. Big one, too small. Big one, too small. Yeah, that's the videos you're going to watch. So you might as well tell a friend. Now, these are fish bones that my buddy Hunter up in Alaska got me. He works at the processing at the lodge. Jesus Christ, I'm going to fuck this up. Let me just learn that lodge for one time. If Star's watching, Trent, you got stuff from the lodge. What's the name of that lodge? Anyway, Trent, I know you're in for it. Hey, Trent, by the way, I talked to Ryan. Look at this.
The Seawolf Mobile has made it.
Trent. I didn't know you were watching. Thank you for watching. Look at this. Look at who's on the fucking flyer for him. Now, I'll tell you what, Trent. They took me off. He goes, you've been on it every year. I'm like, okay. And you know what? That is a mini me. Listen, I'm not a redhead. I don't have hair. But that guy is better than me. Narcissist can't say that, but I'm saying it. And he's on the trip this year, and we're going to have a hell of a time. I get to see him in a couple weeks. Anyway, if you remember that lodge, let me know. I am so sorry, Hunter and peeps up there. My fault. I got it. I have learning disability. See, it's so easy to just get away with things now. But anyway, Hunter from there gave me these. What am I doing? Let me take this off the screen. That's an ear bone. These are the ear bones from the vermilion. Okay. You're saying, what vermilion? Oh, this vermilion. You're saying, what are you talking about? That was just a couple days ago. Oh, yeah. There's its spine. Necklace to come. Huh? So now you got the ear bones. Or oodalali bones, whatever you want to call them, TJ. You got the spine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at the beauty of this skin. It's not even done yet, but look at that. And oh, it is supple. Supple as supple. It's see-through too. Ladies, you want to wear your bikinis and show a little nip? Huh? There's a nip right there. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. There's no smell to it when I'm done. It's leather. So if you're going to wear leather, now if you're one of the weirdos that say, oh, I'm a vegan. No more killing of the animals. Nah, you should move on. This isn't the show for you. I'll tell you straight up. This was a fucking 43-pound halibut that I killed just 2 Fridays ago. That 200-pound halibut, 204.3 to be exact. Sorry, Star, I don't want to get your numbers all obscured. But I'm going to live up in Alaska for 3 months out of the year. I plan on getting 3 of those a year and process it. I am not processing them in one day again. Anyway, let me clean up my bones. By the way, even the little tiny sand dab that I ate, there's its ear bones. Got the other one right here. Don't you worry. Ear bones. It's just a new look at. I mean, can you imagine Christmas comes around and your chick has, trust me, you saw the brilliance that my mom did. Hang on. Let me fucking come to you guys. Like, here we go. Like, can you imagine? Imagine with me if you have one of those cool things that you can imagine. Imagine all the people. Hang on. Let me pull it up a little even higher. My little box here. I'll just keep these up there, right? Turn them that way. Now, can you imagine the ear bones inside of here instead of those? Mom, look what I need. Very beautiful, Mom. I'm not disrespecting your work at all. Thank you. Great job. That is a halibut. That is the white side. That is the gray side. If you want 2 gray ones, listen, we'll get you the Christmas order you want. I mean, by the way, no fucking around. I have red earrings coming from what? This Vermilion. Yep. Now listen, I'm on maggot patrol today. I was out there making sure my flesh-eating beetles were doing their job, making sure the maggots weren't fucking with my flesh-eating beetles. They fuck with them. Sometimes I got to go in there and take the maggots out. How you take the maggots out is you get all your little flesh-eating beetles out first, and then you go lay it in the sun. And then birds and the bats and everything come down and just peck them. Chickens too. And they don't even hurt the skin. So, 100% sustainability. But look at Mom. Are you looking at that? Instead of that blue ball, we put this there with the red fin, right? Now, you might even think I've gone crazy. And it might seem like it, but man, I am so fucking healthy mentally and every other. This is what I do for my life now. How fun is this? And it's about to be lobster season. If you thought halibut season, 100 pounds, 1,000 pounds this year, okay, only 900, but I'm going out tomorrow, motherfuckers. I am not a guy that sets a boundary for himself. The sky is the limit. Now, I know you're all taught, think in the box. I'm out of that box. I look at that box and laugh at the people in that box. Because those people, I'll tell you what, I'm not even going to go politics. But my new favorite thing, I don't even think I want Trump to win. Have you guys seen, wait, do not turn me off, you Republicans. Have you guys seen Tim Walz's wife, the Crazy Eyes? If you think somebody's fucking crazy, you look at that video. I can't stop. Give me some more of her. Who let her out of the box? And that guy standing behind her going like this. We all have friends that do that, just stand behind their wives. Oh, this is the greatest speech ever. Turn the page. Turn the page. 52 more days. You know what it looks like? It looks like goodbye, Donald Trump. Oh, give me 4 years of that bitch. I'm in. Sign me up. We're going to have the president with not even the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. Electric buses are the future. Oh, turn the page. How great is this? This is our country. Oh, Canada, you thought you guys were fucking cool. No way. We've heard crazy retardedness just on a level like you've never seen. And how I keep calm during all this is I do trips like this. Right?
I've made it. The Seawolf Mobile has made it. We got the moon and we have the beer. Came up with my buddy Nick and Jessica, which I met off the lobster boats. Lobster season, right? It's about to be here. We're going to come up here and get Dungeness crab.
For Thanksgiving.
We got the fire going.
Wake up the next morning and here we go. This is my castle. Put the boat in the... Look at the camp. Now, I own the camper. So this whole trip cost me about $500. We're talking gas. Gas for the boat. Gas, right? Blah, blah, blah. I'm not paying anything for this trip. We're all friends. Nobody's bargaining. Nobody's doing anything. If you ask me how I can prove I know these, I've known these guys for a decade. I met them on the lobster boats. There's some of the motherfuckers that helped me learn to catch lobsters. They didn't think it would become this, where now I'm getting shoes made and making necklaces. They create those are one of the two that created this beast. And Jeff Fay, step up. I know you don't say you're on Facebook, but you created me. Listen, you turned me into a man. I learned a lot from you just watching you. And I even learned how to handle my daughter and son from you. So thank you. And if you don't know who he is, he's my friend, not yours. So anyway, he's a goddamn legend. If you guys all call me a legend, call me the best, listen, there's a guy out there named Jeff Fay. And Jeff Fay will say, no. There's a guy out there named Dennis. And I dive with Dennis's son, Mr. Jensen. Brian, thank you. Just a glorious time. And that's where I met all these people. And that's why when the game wardens are trying to say I'm running a business, these are all my bros and broettes. We're all just having fun. We're all trying to stay sane from you motherfuckers out there with your wheels on the bus. Turn the page. What's that thing? The cats. They're eating the cats. I can't get enough of that either. And I will tell you what, a little fetish I have is the paging Dr. Bill, or paging Dr. Mike, whatever, Brian, or whatever the fuck. That guy's getting so much pussy, it's pathetic. Like, now school teachers, go teach your kids, right? Go teach the kids. Quit doing your dances. Like, when did you pipe up? You weirdos. But don't you worry. You ask what I'm doing? Well, I got a brand new wetsuit. It's lobster season. It's red. Here, let me let you watch this while I get my props. I'm like Carrot Top right now. The water, meet some new friends.
Have you guys heard of me? My name is Seawolf.
This guy has a nice chunk out of him. It's like the dive spot's a little blown out. Let's look. No diving today.
It's undivable today, boys. We're gonna fish it. We're gonna try diving inside. But oh, geez, 43 pounds fine with the pec fin. Last Friday is when I killed this thing. So when you can't dive, get your fishing gear. We'll get fish one way or another.
Nick got the jigs ready for me, and I lost it within 10 minutes. Don't worry, the Seawolf caught dinner and things to make the jewelry for.
With 100% sustainability, look at these beautiful fins I'm gonna get. Oh my God. Somebody's gonna have some nice earrings with their red outfit. We got the tail, and then we got, what do they call these, sand dabs? We're gonna grill this thing up. I'm gonna keep the tail. I'm gonna keep the spine. Nice little tiny bead. We got a special treat tonight. Jessica is gonna take the ear bone out of that, and then we're gonna add it to a necklace. That's some nice skin too.
Check out the spines on these. If you ever get stuck, you'll know. By the way, they go right through the wetsuit.
So the goal is to shoot right behind the brain matter.
Where's the brain matter? Can you
that
show us?
Tiny bit right there. Look, we got luck. Did it right on the money.
Look at both of them.
Two
right
of
there.
them didn't break them.
It's like a tooth. These are the ear bones of a vermilion. Right there and right there.
Ooh,
Oh,
did
it went
you see
in.
that?
Yeah,
Hit
it went.
a nerve. No, did you see all
Yeah,
the...
there.
Whoa.
Now pull them. I can't believe it's this easy.
It's not.
Look at the size of that. Hell yeah. Jewelry for days, kids. 100% sustainability.
In order to not break them or cut into them, aim right behind the eyeballs, cut through the brain cavity right here, and the ear bones are in these two little cavities.
We got the ear bones out. Don't worry, video to come. These are the ear bones to the little sand dab.
Start a nice fire and let's begin cooking.
We should have lobster butter with us.
Butter with avocado oil.
Missed opportunity. I'll be traveling with lobster butter.
Sand dab from today. Oh, it's hot.
It's hot.
That is hot. Delicious. Corralitas chicken. Look at the smoke coming off it. Corralitas rib from Corralitas Market. Look at that. Oh, yes.
Now it's time to taste the sand dab.
Holy shit, try that. Oh, God, yeah.
Woke up the next morning, grabbed all my fish accessories, and headed home to see the wife and the pups. Got the spines, the skin, and the tails ready for processing. 100% sustainability. Cooked up the vermilion for fish tacos. Just another incredible adventure with friends. And oh yes, the puppies got their... Okay, we'll get back into that. You guys have already seen that. I'm back. Props are ready. I'm like Carrot Top. So, this is my broken Rife. They don't make them anymore, but I can still get a trigger. So this season, I'm gonna go down there when I'm down there for a lobster. Now, I want you to notice the butt of the gun. Those are all urchins from banging them up on the rocks to bring the fish in. This is my buddy gun, Trent's. I got it all fixed for him. A new cord. We like this style. We discussed it. It's ready to go, Trent. It's coming to you. You need to get some spikes in that thing, though, right? You want it to look like this, Trent. Bring them in. Bring him in. Doot, doot, doot. Anyway. Okay, so let's get the guns out of the way. Trent, your gun's coming. Thank you for letting me borrow it while mine was down. Now, okay, let's put those over here. Now, this is my halibut suit. I get one when I go in May to Alaska, brand new. The suit isn't now being discontinued, so I'm going to look for a new wetsuit. I don't know which one I'm going to go with. I love these ones. This was my halibut color. This is lobster season color. You're like, what are you doing with that tank? Well, I'll tell you what I'm doing with that tank. I have skinny legs. I'm losing weight. I'm gaining weight. I put on one. I got saggy legs. They won't sell me one size 6 and one size 7 top. So I'm stretching out the top. Get your biggest tank. That's a Steel 95. It's Trent's. He bought 2 of them. Says keep them at your house. When I go on trips, just bring them down to me. Otherwise, you can use them. Now, is that trading or bargaining? No. It's me maintaining. I pay for the maintenance of the tanks, and I make sure that he's got air when he wants air. Okay. Let's get back to that. 95. It's a fatter tank than a Steel 100. Lube it up. Don't worry, video to come. I'll take you step by step. Lube it up, right? The neck is what fucks you up when you're just with. You see them, we're like cops. You know how cops are always pulling on their bulletproof vest like this? It's the same way. You're talking to your buddies on the boat and they all have the free diving. They're pulling their neck out because it's constricting. Do yourself a favor. A week before you use your wetsuit, just let it dry on there like this. It'll stretch it out for you. That's one of those pro tips that you're not going to get anywhere else. Or maybe you will. I don't know. Did you know about it? Did your buddies tell you? No. Why? Because they forgot. They all know about it. So, don't you worry. I'm into fashion. As soon as I found about those shoes and the shoe fetishes you kids do, like, look at this. I go pick up, I went to my buddy's dive shop and stupid. I buy black fins. Black. And my buddy's all, hey, throw the decals on them. Boom. Now, these are only going to look like this for one dive. The opener, the very first dive. And then, like the butt of that gun on urchins, that's what these are. Okay? So, we have these. Both of them. Beautiful right now, though, huh? Huh? Going with the red. Going with the red. Like, whew. If you're going to try to be a pimp later on in life, because you couldn't do it in the beginning of your life, you better have the pimp outfits. But you also have to perform. You also have to come back and be in that competition. I probably won't win it ever again. And here's why. I've trained too many fucking phenomenal divers. I've given them my secrets. I've said, hey, here you go. I got lines of people that want to be my friends now. I can't be your friend because I don't know who you are. Sorry. These guys, I all knew who, and I also knew they were hunters on land, off land. It just doesn't matter. The world goes kaput. These guys are going to, you're going to see them. They're fat. They're going to be fat. Fat's going to be the new cool thing. You know how skinny jeans aren't cool anymore? Maybe they are. I don't know. I never thought they would come back in. We did it in my day with bell bottoms, believe it or not. They were skinny, showed all the dick moves and the balls, right? Disco. And then they went to bell bottoms. And yes, your grandparents were doing that, and they were doing coke at the same time. Don't worry, kids. It's not a big surprise. Don't do drugs now, because they got fentanyl in them, and they'll make you bend over sideways and just shit yourself on the sidewalks. And guys like me will come beat you up and remove you from properties. So don't do the fentanyl. Just don't. Stay clear from the fentanyl, kids. Look at me. Mom, are you proud of me? I'm doing a whole bunch of public service. Turn the page. Turn the page. 51 more days. What a... if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, and I know some of my people don't even go on TikTok. I don't care. You have to. Yet punch in his wife. And the speech she gave, and the eyes and the craziness that's in there. That is the ultimate Karen. And they think any Republican that doesn't go with their, go get another jab, go put a mask on, go blah, 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 blah. They think we're the Karens. I am telling you, that chick is fucking phenomenal. If you don't know who I'm talking about, and you might not even agree with me, listen. On the off chance that this world really went crazy and we just want to just let China come in and stroke us out of this beautiful place we live, right? On the off chance, at least I get to go out of my life just... It was like when Trump was president. Remember you'd wake up because you had to go to sleep, and the guy never slept. And he had Twitter wars with all the famous people. And you wake up and he goes, he said, what? What the, what's going on? Well, it's gone downhill. Now we got the Karens out there pretending they're not Karens and taking kids away from their parents that because a kid at 6-year-old wants to chop off his penis. That's what happens in his state. He signed it into bill. That not fake news, not making up bullshit. Turn the page. Turn the page. 51 more days. I mean, can you believe this weirdo? You guys, get off my show right now and just go look. I don't care. And then come back and tell me you saw it. Tell me you're seeing the same thing that I'm seeing. Because I'm telling you, we're in a different world right now. And here's the coolest thing. My dad trained me to be a man. Sorry, Weston. They watered me down. I still try to be a man, so now I'm a narcissist. I believe that's what it is. But at least you have a fighting chance. And your kids will because of me. So, I know I won't be around for you to thank me. And we're not going to a weird spot. Love you, bud. There's no reason for this. Okay? There's no reason for your grandma to die and you not call her or come see her or text her. You need to really think about what they're putting in your head because it's just like the Democrats. There's some people that just suck it up and believe that this is going to be the best thing for our country. Even though you're paying, it doesn't matter even if you're old. I'm not going to get into it. But if you really wanted to help out your kids and your grandkids because you know you're going to die, everybody dies, and you're going to leave the world for them to speak Chinese and make them be socialist, then you failed as parents. You did. I'll say it. Oh, good. You get to go out of here and you get to have Christmases with your kids and da-da-da-da-da. Be a man. Listen, your dad's a man. He doesn't put up with bullshit. That's why I told you, don't come back to me until you take the tit out of your mouth and cut that umbilical cord. You're 20 fucking something years old. You're so old and you haven't talked to me so long. I don't even know your age anymore. I know it's November 5th. Happy birthday. It's coming up. But, man, you made a huge mistake. You're gonna feel it later, dude. You are. It's enough of my speech to my son. Back to reality. Look what I'm creating and staying healthy in the brain. Now, you might not call that beautiful. I call that downright genius. I call this, even my buddy Jason said, I thought that was going to be the weirdest fucking ugliest thing. He goes, that's kind of cool. I want one of those. Of course you do. All my buddies hunt these. It's another part of the hunt now. Sure, they all have jobs and they have to sleep it sometimes. Give it to me. I'll take care of it for you, homies. And my boys know who they are. And girls, listen, Jessica's one of them. Star's one of them. It's just good people being good people that actually met my kids and say, wow, what the fuck? What's going on? And I look at them and I say, hey, you've had a divorce. You've had a divorce. You know how the ex-wife was. You know how they are still 20-something years later. It doesn't matter to me. I've already been through crazy. I've already been through hell. This part of my life is just enjoyable. Going to do this for a weekend with some class act people. And I learned something. I learned about fish ears. I know, TJ. Blah, blah, blah. They're not fish ears. I get it. I get it. Not ragging on you. You were born with a brain that actually works. Mine works in a different way. And I found my calling. I'm learning. I'm learning, and I'm being able to share it with the world because I am the best at lobster and at halibut. 1,000 pounds. I know it's only 900. I'm going out again tomorrow, assholes. The weather might not even be good. I'm doing it. I got 2 weeks before lobster season starts. Then I got to shut her down. I don't even care. But it's October. What's going on, Mark? It's October. How have you? Are you hunting yet up there? I see you up in your cabin. You just go out there to hang out? Because, Mark, I want to go up to this place called Fort Bragg every other weekend now. You camp. You can have a campfire. We've gotten away from being out in the... Okay, listen. I'm in a $50,000 camper. I have... everything's controlled. Listen, it's not a joke. I'm not roughing it. Sorry. I used to have money. I don't anymore. and I don't care. I bought the right things for me for the remainder of my life. So, camper's cool. Can-Am, listen, it was fun. Got to get rid of it. I got to. So, the things, I got to get rid of it. It was fun. It was fun. But my whole thing is diving. You get too many hobbies and you don't get to focus on what makes you happy. Lobster makes me happy. Going for the world record every dive makes me happy. You never know what you're going to run into underwater. That's the cool thing about diving to me. Now, I know you free divers say, wow, we do better than you. You sure do. But you don't get to spend an hour and a half down underwater. I live underwater. Everybody knows it. I've done this so much that there's no adrenaline. Well, there is still. When you go, I started touching fish. I know, harassing animals. Shut up. Listen, I know not to take their slime off, but I just tell them next year. What I want to do is I want to put fish tags in them and say, Seawolf was here. So if you guys catch them, you can just send those back to me. I don't know if it's illegal. I won't do it unless I find out it's illegal, but I guarantee nothing in this state is... You can't do anything fun anymore. They took abalone away, and that's why I never went to Fort Bragg. Fort Bragg was an abalone area. Now it turned into a salmon area. Oh, they took that away too. Let's turn the page. 51 more days. Well, then we won't have any more fishing for anybody. Turn the page. Mark, I know you are on TikTok. You've seen that. Have you seen that speech, Mark? I mean, to hang out and get ready for hunting. Okay. I think your muzzle loading starts first, right? You go for turkey first, and that starts in November. Is that... Walk me through your hunting world, Mark, if you would. Or don't. I mean, you do whatever you want to do. I was asking questions. I'll just keep on going on with myself until you answer. And if any of you other motherfuckers have questions, ask them. It doesn't mean you're a weirdo because you talk to me. God damn. Let's get this algorithm going, as they say. Because I'm in an upward battle, right? I'm not turning the fucking page. I say fuck you to you guys. Because I'm a realist. I believe in reality. I live in reality. I know it's hard for a lot of people. Doesn't mean I'm a racist. Doesn't mean I'm behind the times. It means I want to live life my way until the end. And this is my way. So don't get in my way, and I won't get in your way. Simple as that. I love everybody. There's no reason for hate. You know who wants us to hate each other? Our government that makes them money. Both sides. Listen, I'm not naive. Both sides. So instead of hating that libtard that lives next door to you, and I listen, mine's not a libtard. So if you watch, dude, I'm just saying. Go out and shake his hand. Whatever he says, and just let it go right through you and just smile in the back of your head and say, this guy's drinking the Kool-Aid. Nothing we can do here. There's nothing you can do when they drink that Kool-Aid. I live with it in my own family. It'll drive you goddamn crazy. Ooh, hang on. Fish scale. That's a fish scale right there. It'll drive you crazy. But don't let it cross. Okay, hang on. Mark answered. Bow, crossbow, regular gun, muzzle loader, late bow. And you do all those? Hey, Mark, have you ever seen my crossbow? God, I don't want to get up. It's hanging up there. You've seen it. I was just telling a buddy. I did a video where I used a crossbow to blow up a police helicopter, and then threw gasoline and burned it up. Yep. No. Okay. Uh, and what are you gonna? What's your first hunt gonna be for? Turkey? Is it a turkey thing? And I find that land turkeys. I know they listen. They're healthy for you. They're not shooting them full of God knows what. You didn't want to get your COVID shot? Fine. They'll put it in a butterball turkey. They'll put it in McDonald's processed meat. Don't you worry. They'll get you one way or another. You antivirus people. But they walk around right now like you guys are sheep. You guys are all sheep. I'm pure. You bow deer. Okay. And when does that start? November 1st? Because I think Bill's already out hunting for him. And do you have elk or do you just go for deer? My buddies go for elk, and I love elk. My God. I had an elk shepherd pie at my buddy's house in Oregon. I've never tasted anything like it. And then when the brothers of the ocean, when we'd go up and get abalone during abalone season, we had a guy coming from Montana, had all the back straps, all the prime cuts, and he gets them in his front yard. Okay. I got a whole bunch of turkey. I almost pulled over. I was driving out of my driveway today, and there was probably about 30 of them. They don't even care. You roll down the window, and go, "Boop," and they go, "Blah, blah, blah," just goes and fucking lights them all up. October 1st, Bo. Okay. Now, when does it start getting like snowy cold where you live? Is it already there? I'm in a hoodie. It was a beautiful day. Top 64 degrees. That's my kind of living. I can't do the heat. I can't. I don't know how people do it. But this isn't for sure. I mean, it is my buddy Star and Anthony's boat. Bow down. We got him when we went up for our May trip in May. Our May trip in May. Our lobster trip in May. It's not where we got this 200-pounder. We were looking everywhere for one of these. It's where we got 75, 2 75s, a 65, a 55, 24, 30s, a lot of 30s. We got 24 of them. Everybody limited out with their own thing. Leave us alone. Didn't do anything wrong, but got kicked off a Facebook page because some boy toy probably drank the Kool-Aid guy. Couldn't handle us being champions in the town. I was so much a champion, they said, "Hey, Star goes for my birthday. Will you come up?" I'm like, huh? Don't you guys have charters and shit? Aren't you gonna lose thousands and thousands? Yeah, but it's my birthday, and you can only be here. Yeah, I could stay up there for a week. They don't give a fuck, but they got to go work, right? I'm like, 3 day of flying, 2 days of out there, come back. I got a fish print. I got skins, 200 plus halibut skins. I got the cheek skins too. We ate the tongue. First time ever eating halibut tongue, and it was goddamn delicious. You have a chance, eat it. Most likely you'll never have it. Now I'm going to make halibut head soup where I have 25 halibut tongues that I've saved. But that's after lobster season starts. Let's get through October, and then I'll go back and just start focusing on the halibut still. I'll mix in both. Because here's my plan. I got the camper. You just saw it, right? Throw it on. Either I go down south for what is that? Lobster? Sorry. Because I got a new thing. I'm going the opposite way. Big, huge lingcod, 50-pound lingcods up there. Okay? Pacific halibut do exist there. Everybody's tight with their halibut up there, man. They won't give you anything. That Fort Bragg people, smart. They see me. They look the other way. I don't know you. Shut up. Don't even ask me about halibut. They weren't rude. They're real fishermen up there. They ain't giving up anything. So it's going to do some research. My buddy Josh has been asking me to come up for 4 years straight. He stays up there for like a month, I think, or 2 months. I'm like, huh? I said, for what? Halibut and ling? Got him right here. I'm the best. I got 1,000 pounds. 900. Okay. I'm going out tomorrow. Leave me alone. And I got to tell you, I don't have to turn the page. I don't have to believe in the bullshit that's going on in this world. Because I can handle the bullshit. Shit. I got kids that don't talk to me. I'm not asking for pity. It just is what it is. They've been brainwashed by libtards. They drank the Kool-Aid. My kids drank the Kool-Aid. And the sad thing is, they won't know about it until after I'm gone. I did the same thing with my dad. Imagine that. History repeating itself. Hope it doesn't repeat itself for you, Weston. I don't think you can handle what I've handled. I didn't train you to be a man like my dad trained me. They washed me down. They made me a better version of my dad. Sure. But if I didn't have that dad, I would have been drinking the Kool-Aid a long time ago. So props to my dad. There it is. He wouldn't be alive right now. He died. He died when I was 23. He wouldn't have been alive right now. Anyway, because he couldn't handle it. This would have tested that motherfucker. This turning the page, crazy-eyed women. And I'm not being sexist. He's in the background. We're turning the page. What is that? Be professional. Meanwhile, Trump's over there golfing his life away. And kidding. Maybe that's just fake. They wanted us to get all riled up again. Took a bullet in the ears, asshole. And none of you libtards are for the death penalty, so stop it. Stop with your nonsense. You can't not be for the death penalty and want this guy dead. You just can't. Like, oh my God, they did it again and missed. Stop it. Because that's the death penalty. And you're against that. Some guy goes and butchers his whole family, cuts the heart out of some mom that he doesn't even know, eats it, and then gets Jesus in jail. And you all like, oh, we should let him live. Blow the guy with the bad hair up. Get him off this earth. Because we want to follow down the rabbit hole to China. And I think I'm going to be successful. Well, we'll find out tomorrow. I have videos coming out of ear bones. And guess what? Get closer. I'm going diving tomorrow, assholes. So chances are I'm going to have my 2 halibut. And I'm going with a dude that knows how to get 2 halibut. So maybe we have 4 halibut tomorrow. Now, that doesn't count towards my record. I get it. But we're going. I could get the world record. And then I'd just drop the mic. Boop. California's halibut record is, I think, 89 pounds, 69. I don't even know, to be honest. I can't break 50. It's fucking mind-numbing. My buddy's had the biggest one on by a pound. Guy that tells me that ear bones aren't ear bones by a pound for 4 years. Now he goes, oh, I don't even want anymore. Just get him to shut up. Shut up. This is the day you put a bullet in your mouth. The day I can fucking take you down. I'm going for it. I'm not giving up. There's another halibut season. But this year, I'm getting 1,000. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm doing it. And then I'm going to make a $1,000 club. 1,000-pound club. Not $1,000. Jesus. 1,000-pound club. What does that mean? You can't fucking talk to me until you get this badge of honor. 1,000 fucking pounds. Not 1,000 halibut. I'm up to 43. I wanted to get 50. But I did not say that. I didn't give a number like that. I gave a pounds number. Now you say, oh, you can't count the ones from Alaska. Shut up. If I catch them, I call it. Shut up. It's my game and it's my life. Bunch of wackos. Yeah, TJ. Yeah, it's you. You tell me my 1,000 pounds can't be from Alaska. You went to Alaska with me. Put your board up there, motherfucker. What a fun time we had. TJ loves Dungeness crab. Are you going to go get Dungeness crab with me, TJ? You can't sleep in my camper. Sorry, so figure it out. It's a camping situation. TJ will go, I'll just sleep in my truck. That's what he does. I do go 3 times a week. I'm fortunate. I'm going tomorrow, TJ. No, I have no competition tomorrow. I didn't invite anybody. Look at TJ. Lit a fire under your ass. You were watching on Instagram, and I can't see those. Now you're over here. I know. You say you have 400 pounds. Show me your chart. I don't see your chart. I don't see it, TJ. Don't you worry, TJ. I'll get my 1,000 pounds, and I'll walk around all ear bones, TJ. I Googled it today. It's the same thing as your orthopedic bones or whatever. Orthop. Can you put it up, TJ, the way you know how to spell? So people that don't know what we're talking about. Look at all your pics. Look at all my pics. Hey, TJ. Vermilion has some beautiful. Would your daughter want earrings? All serious aside, all bullshit. Would your daughter want some fucking nice earrings? Just saying. All you have to do is go kill your halibut, and I will make you these for you, or I'll have my mom make them. But I'll tell TJ, the ear bones that aren't ear bones. I'm learning how to take them out. I have my 43-pound head, so guess what I get? I froze it because I'm going to make that fucking halibut tongue soup. 100% sustainability. Leave me the fuck alone, kids. Keep up with this grandpa. Because this grandpa is going to fucking run the marathon. I'm like Forrest Gump, but I'm not going to stop running like a pussy. I'm going to keep running. And I'm going to either run down to LA and with my new buds down there, dive the shores. Thank you. That's what they're called. And honestly, if that's the professional name, they're not ear bones. Just slow people like me call them it. So, oh, Emily, that's right. I'm a narcissist. I never would say I'm slow. Am I doing that to trick you? No. I have learning disabilities. Everybody knows this. So, I don't understand why you would think I would be embarrassed. I've done 3 companies that have all been successful, little girl. Without even that college education. Shit, they passed me out of high school just so I didn't return. There's a 50-50 chance that I wasn't going to graduate 5 minutes before the graduation. All the teachers and principals and vice principals had a little powwow about me, and they said, let that motherfucker walk. He's not our problem anymore. No more continuation schools. No more slowness. Went out and succeeded, little girl. And you can't even give me the respect of doing what I've done with my life? Did I not train you right? Did I not raise you right? You're going to drink this dumb Kool-Aid that your mom put in your head? You lived it. So did Weston. But here's the thing about your dad. He went to therapy, a real therapist. You can't figure out crazy, or you'll go crazy. So, I bid you farewell, little girl. Weston, I bid you farewell. In the end, though, after I'm dead, and you live life, and maybe you've had a divorce, maybe you didn't, maybe you married a narcissist and then decided to get the fuck out and try to help your kids all the way through their thing dealing with her. Struggling, sure. Calling the bailiff a fucking lesbian, a bull dyke, where she's grabbing her gun in family court. I got it all in the transcripts. It's a failure of mine. Fell right into your mom's trap of making me the fucking lunatic asshole that I am. So, why would a narcissist fight to get you back in his life? Go to men's groups. Got certificates from everywhere. Anger management. What a joke. All right, TJ, what do you want to talk about, TJ? I got 5 more minutes. So, would you like to talk about the spines, TJ? Would you like to talk about maybe you could provide these kind of earrings for your daughter? Leave these behind for her? Huh? That's a present nobody else can give somebody, TJ. This right here? I don't know. Google it. Maybe it's a huge thing. Google these. TJ, shut the fuck up. Do you want one of these like my brother-in-law's? Because I need a big emblem of the 49ers. TJ's an avid 49er fan. Okay? And I'm going to paint them red and think about it, TJ. But check this out, TJ. If I paint them, there's no smell. I got to bleach them out or not. Hydrogen peroxide dip. Then you take them out. You wash them off. You pick them. And then it's a process, but I'll explain it. And then you throw them back in a vat of hot boiling conditioner for women for their bleaching their hair that only a beauty salon owner or what a cosmetology school person can buy. Throw them in there. Bring them out. You wash them off. Now, if you want them to stay shiny, you put Mop and Glow on them. Mop and Glow. It hardens and it just looks like they're wet. So, this is still crude. This is just barbaric. I'm wearing it all around town. And I live in liberal California. Ooh. Ooh. You killed that? 43 pounds, motherfucker! I gave it to everybody. I got the head, gonna make fish head soup. I got 25 tongues, just gonna be popping up in the soup. I'm just gonna be like, blah, blah, blah. Follow if you find this entertaining. Follow if you don't believe that that's gonna happen. Follow to see this necklace as a Christmas gift to my brother-in-law. You're right, TJ. TJ, you're right. Look at this, TJ. Man, we're having a conversation today, TJ, aren't we? Look what I got. Just what you're talking about right there. After they come back, my mom cut into them, right? They need to be resealed. I'm not going to do epoxy again. They've already been epoxied. But I'm out. Look at this, TJ. I'm not a trans or anything like that. Doesn't matter if you are, but look at that, huh? Uh-huh. Yeah. Buy that for your boyfriend, girlfriend. I don't care what you're into. Them, they, that. I won't give you your pronouns. Sorry. I don't do pronouns. I don't get it. I got dyslexia, so you can't even be mad at me. You can't call me racist. I'm just like, I don't get it, kids. Sorry. I barely let in him and her. Now I got to fucking... No. My brain doesn't work that way. We just went over it. And now you're making fun of the handicap. Leave me alone. Sustainability, kids. Sustainability. And I'm going to leave the show with this. Man, just go out there and rock life, guys, gals. I did it. I did it with good friends that I met off the lobster boats. That's Nick and Jessica. That's Jeff Fay. That's Star. That's Davey. That's Jeff. All the brothers of the ocean. Mike. Ryan Jensen. John from his dive shop. Hunter. Me and John started together. We got stories. I mean, we've been in fist fights underwater. You watched it. Over lobster. I won. I won't lose. I might have to drop out, recircle, think about it. But you can only go up from here. You're at the bottom. You can only go up. And if we go back down, here's what I do. I just plan another weekend with my friends. Boom. Mind explosive. My brain's retract. I don't care that I had to drive. I got stuck in a rollover death traffic coming back. So god damn, that was another hour and a half onto my trip. Not a big deal. Sorry for the poor kid that died. Yeah, but man, great trip. I went up, hung out Friday night. It was getting dark. Had a fire with my buddy Nick. His lady came up later. She was coming from her job site. And next morning I said, I don't want to get up super early. And they said, okay, cool. Had a couple beers. Had an edible. I said, I'm going to bed. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I don't even know what it was. I set the thermostat too hot in my camper. So I woke up like at 3, just, I'm like, whoa. Don't worry. Opened all the windows, the ocean breeze. Woo. Sweet Jesus. Slept like a baby until about 7 o'clock and then said, hey, let's go get this day going. Went out there expecting to dive, trying to find a cove that was at least a little protected. We made the right call. Okay? Doesn't mean I'm crazy. I just made the right call. We made the right call. And the call was, hey, let's take our dive gear off the boat and let's jig fish. Okay. Caught myself a sand ebb, caught myself a vermilion on the boat ramp. That tuna that you see, it wasn't mine. It was laying in the water. Some fisherman gutted it perfectly, filleted it perfectly, knew what he's doing, threw the tail and the spine in. I grabbed his gaff, pulled it out, it did stink. God damn, did it stink. I pulled it out, got it home, put it in a vat of hydrogen peroxide, and here we are. I mean, how many of your friends have tuna vertebrae? Right? It's kind of cool. Be a cool little art piece for you tuna guys. I'm not a tuna guy. That's tuna. I can sit here all night playing with Lincoln Logs, right? Because it tells you right where they go. The little fans. Boom, another one. Look at me build. Could you imagine that as a nice necklace for a tuna guy? God damn. What would you pay for that? I don't know. Right now, I'm just collecting. I'm going to make my Christmas presents, right? And whoever gets one of these is just going to go, wow. I won't give them to somebody that would be like, oh my God, that's crazy. I know I wouldn't wear that. Good. You don't get one. And if you're one of my hunting buddies, shut up. Go get your own. I'll show you how to make them, you champions. And this is how I decide to live my life. So turn the page if you want. Or promote me. Turn the page. 51 days. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round.